love being the session owner because I just get like a notification every time anyone.
Okay, what's going on? These are good. Hit my first pick. Wish I took this one at Guildgate. Though I don't think these do anything. It's a wheel. It's not really going to do anything. This one's good. This one's good. This one's good. Essence Scatter. I think I'll just take the black white. Pretty bad. I'll take this one. I want to be black white. I want to be blue red. I want to be green blue. It's not a big deal, but we are drafting a pack of Strixhaven, which is a guild set. Should just take the strongest card in all of these packs. Audacity Experiment 1 would have been okay. I like Boulder Salvo. This one, Dragons. It deals X to any target where X is the number of dragons I control. So ETB deal 1, triple red. 5 mana, 4/4 flyer. It's not bad, but I think I'll just pick Sim Collector or Ardent Veil Tactician. I think Ardent Veil Tactician is really solid. There's nothing for me here. Maybe the Celestia Charm. Red-white is a color pair in Strixhaven, but a really bad one at that. I'm kind of happy with these 3 drops. I wish they were like 2 drops. White-green is not supported in Strixhaven. And I can't remember really what it did. I like the Gear Crafter, red-white. More 3 drops. I'll take the Tactician. Just really happy being base white with a lot of Tacticians. I think that would be really good. Another Audacity, Evolving Wilds. Consider Guildgate. A lot of cards, I don't even know what they do. Yeah. Another of the dragons. I don't want to let them all go around, but I'd rather have Rimrock Knight than the dragon. Especially I'm double white here. Compulsory rest. It's fine too. The Dryad's really good, I think. I mean, a lot of people passed on Scourge. This was my first pick. I haven't seen any black cards. I'll take the Rimrock Knight though. Goblin Hill Cutter is really good. I also like the land that enters tap. But I think Goblin Hill Cutter is really good. It had like a 60% win rate in the format. Because if you dash it, I think it has haste. Sure. Oh, just another Gear Crafter. I think I'm happy ignoring a lot of like the other stuff. Whenever enters, I can sacrifice another permanent. I don't really see myself having too many small stuff. If I do, oh, another permanent, that can be a land. Create a 3/2. So ETB, make a 3/2 at the beginning of a Cupid. There are 4 more card type. I'll just take Gear Crafter. It's 2 bodies for Mentor of the Meek. I think I'm just gonna hate like the best card though. Like this flyer could be annoying. I don't think there's really a sacrifice deck. Neo, War of the Spark. War of the Spark. I didn't even review what cards are in there. cards are really good. I think I'll take the Boundaryland Ranger as just a solid 2-drop. Triggers my mentor. But the Raptor's really good. I'm just heavy on 3s already, and I'm gonna see a lot more Tacticians. We have 2 more packs of this, so I'll see a lot more Tacticians and Cure Crafters. Solid start. I'm happy locking into red, white. Nikkei wouldn't be surprised if he has like 2 dragons or a random jobber. I could see him picking up the dragons. Oh, the dragon came back. Okay, I'll take the dragon. Experiment 1 still here is insane. I don't think I want to do the targeting. This targets. That's all I see. I'll take the dragon. I don't think I'm gonna. This card's annoying. This card's really good. It's a strong signal, so I don't mind giving it. But it is really good. I'm just gonna hate it. I don't mind giving a strong signal. Yeah, I should have collaborated with my people next to me. This card's a really good enabler. I don't really see Darksteel Ingot. Anyone really wanting to play that, so I'd rather hate the commune. Even though I could play the Ignite and it could help me cast Scourge on 4, I don't really want to put that in my deck. Grim is fine. Pyro Helix is fine. Like the Trusted Pegasus is pretty good. I don't think I want to collect the Charm Strays. What does this one do? Only taps creatures. But my creatures have first strike. I think I'm just gonna take the 2-mana 1/1 flying. That proliferates. Nothing I have has counters yet. Actually, War Screecher I think might just be better as a 1/3. But I could see picking up counters. And I don't think anyone will really be interested in the War Screecher, so it might will. I didn't want the Blast Zone, and I don't think I want the Karn Bastion, even though it does something really similar as Grateful Apparition. So Grateful Apparition wants me to put counters on it. This card's good. Like really good. Maybe I don't need to be white. It could just be like red-black. I could go base red. The Valka, but I kind of want the second apparition. They're really good in multiples if that can be my game plan. And I know there's counters in Strixhaven. I didn't see any in the Pio pack. Could see going Conjurant. Also, I have 0 removal spell, but I'm sure I'm going to pick up some of those, like O-Rings. 5-mana deal 5. I don't think that's what I want. I think I'll just take Ugin's Conjurant, which could be fine as a turn 3 after I go Apparition. Target opponent's sack creature. This card's good. Yeah. I like the Incrop Invader as well. A 4/3 to trigger my boundary. Ravnica at War. Another Charm Stray. Divine Arrow. Actually, Wandering Strike, I think. It's a sorcery. Or I could see like the Wanderer. Being a pick. Like a sideboard card. Wandering Strike too, though. of Proliferate for this one pack. None of these cards are really good. Giant Growth. When it dies, Proliferate. I mean, Divine Arrow's fine. Let's just grab a 2-drop that might synergize really highly with the rest of my deck. This is not the wheel. Pick 6. So War Screecher. This is a sideboard card. I think I really like the Grim Initiate though. Triggers the Mentor twice. It has first strike. It's good with like pump spells. And then once it dies, it grows with all my Proliferate. And now, if those sacrifice cards come back, I'd be interested in those. I got pretty bad cards this pack. And I believe Nick or someone moved into red. Yeah, I'll take the Treadmalkin, assuming I'm willing to Grim Initiate. Oh, put a counter. Gains first strike. I think that's exactly what I want. So the Grim Initiate did not wheel. The War Screecher came back. A couple sideboard cards in green, and the Charm Stray. I could probably get a couple Charm Stray. This one taps itself. Ugh, kind of don't want to play it. Probably not playing this guy either. I'm happy to grab a topple. This is a really late Herald. White Black is a color pair that I didn't mind playing. Another topple, great. 16 cards in 2 packs. Why am I doing this? I should have stayed so much more open. I don't need 16 cards in 2 packs. I don't need to be playing Grim Initiate. Okay, first strike Vigilance. This card's really good. Usually my pick. I'll be passing in this, so that's fine. Treasure Cruise is really good. Possess Cobb. But I think this card's really good. In this go wide kind of deck. I'm next, but take the fight. +1/+1 double strike. Mentor of the Meek. I'll take fight with fire. Passing Tassiger up next. So now I'm starting to have Heroic Matters. So it does work with Ardent Belt Tactician and with Fight with Fire kicked. What about Proliferate? Choose. It doesn't target. So I have a couple targets. +1/+1 and trample. Eat the whip. Not much here for me. There's the rest. Hmm. Might just take Evolving Wilds. Though this puts counters on everything. So I guess red white was heroic. I need a lot more Rimrock Knights. This gets a counter as well. One mana 2/2, that's pretty bad. And then it can have haste. This gets counters as well. I really like the Grateful Apparitions. Let's grab Zergo. 10th, really good. Not sure about the Boundary Land Ranger. Or View again. This targets. It's kind of really bad, but I have a lot of cards that cares about being targeted. Okay, this is gets +1/+1 and double strike. So this would double strike pretty good. Targeting something. Just take the hero though. All right, I'm going to color pair that's supported. There's 5 red-white cards. Are any of them playable? Vigilance Trample. You may return whenever it deals combat. You may return target card with X or less, where X Damage dealt to that player. Pretty good. Deals 3, no. Lesson. Yeah, red white was so bad in this set, but this is a good card. The first rare, not the second rare to make my deck. A third. Ooh, I like the Prismari Campus. But I think I want Expanded Anatomy because it makes all the lesson cards actively playable. Like, Guiding Voice is the card I want to see the most. Second chance at a campus. Target creature. But these all care about spells. So it's campus or it's expel. Rise of Exodus, Combat Professor as well is really good, but I think Exile Target Creature and Learn is really good. Sad to see Combat Professor go. I wish I picked up the campus with Megadraft instead. Expel. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. Steady Break. I'll grab Steady Break. I can target my own creatures. Interestingly enough, there is no lessons here. Couple learn cards. Make Your Mark is really good in my deck. Star Pupil as well, but I think I need Make Your Mark. Trades up and then triggers my heroic. Too many learned cards, though it's still like draws and discard. I don't see myself playing 2 study breaks. I'm never getting to 8 mana. Pop quiz, field trip, find cards. Why am I red? Don't know. Star people. Um, 2 more packs to go. 28 cards. I wish I took the land. I will take the Gear Crafter and be sad. Very sad. I'll take the Guild Gate and be sad. Maybe +2/+2. There's a treasure cruise here too. Bring your hand on the bottom of your library. It just enters tap. It steals a red creature. Ugh. I probably needed the Artful Maneuver. Tactician is the best card here. Better than the Mentor. Any more 2-drops? District Guide, Philology, Possess. All cards I'd rather play than these red-white bad cards. I moved in for this. I think the shelter is the best thing here. If you control a creature with power for, it's a bolt, no, a shock. I'll take the shelter. I wouldn't mind more Rock Knights and Tacticians. think it's the takedown. Would I ever splash black? I do have two duels. Could play. I could play like Sin Collector, whatever. Possess Cobb. Like, I don't think I'll grab. I'll get Awakening. Too many taps land already. I want it to be blue black, kind of. More than one spell each turn. They're all kind of bad. Bestow? Nah. I'm not playing Look, I'm not ban. Oh, nice, a sideboard card. Or actually, maybe it's just a main deck card. Okay. I think it's just Imperial Oath. I would love the Iron Hoof Boar to come back. Though it's not casting a spell. I'm pretty sure Channel is not casting a spell. And they care about when you cast a spell. March doesn't do anything, right? No. Shattered doesn't do anything. This one. It's 1 mana to 2 haste. I'll take the 6 shot. My creatures are going to be modified. It's just full voltage surge. I still need a couple of playables. I really So vigilance, trample, haste, first strike, flying. A lot of flying. Um, this is kind of maybe haste, vigilance, trample, flying. Yeah, this is one of the better cards I've seen. Still need like probably a few playables. Another Eater of Virtue, yes. I like Sunblade Samurai, but I'm thinking that other Eater. It's legendary. I think it will make my deck. It's just really good with Grateful Apparition. Vigilance. 5 mana, 4/4 Vigilance that you can discard to search for planes. Yeah. Okay, a lot of cards for me to read. +1/+1 flying, +1/+1 flying. Make 2/1/1s. Oh, I think it's Light the Whale. Just has white, put a counter. Instant speed, whereas this searches for Nora. I don't have any good auras. Might hate the Okipa, but destroy target artifact with mana value 3 or less. Put a counter on target creature, untap it. Artifact card, mana value 3. My top end is kind of bad. I think I'll just grab more of this, or whatever, a samurai or warrior. Might wield the exemplar. I need to start hating some of these. It's crazy. Okay. So 1 mana 2/1, or 1 mana 1/1 that has a counter. Yeah, I think I want all the Iron Apprentice, or enchant artifact or creature. Gets +2/+1. This is my wheel, and everything's really bad. This is kind of the most annoying. Maybe this. Enchantment card from my graveyard. Oh, I might play it. I have no top end. Do I need more 2-drops? No, I have plenty, like the flyers. Did I get another Iron Apprentice? I think there's no way. So right now I'm playing not enough lands at all. Let's cut a couple of the...
right, here's the deck I finished with. The six, the 60 cards I submitted. I chose to go with 20 untapped lands. I believe it's 10/10. Nothing fancy. With 3 MDFCs and a Burrow Skill Gate. Counting mainly the Shelter as a spell, since I really want to be targeting um, these 5 creatures. These 5 heroic creatures, they all grow. Well, I mean, this is a pump spell for my whole team. This puts counter on all the creatures I have, and these 3, they just grow. The 10th District Legionnaire scries 1 when I target it with a spell. Ways of targeting my creatures are these 4 ways of tapping up to 2 creatures. So after declaring attackers, I can usually tap one of their creatures while also getting some extra value with tapping one of my hero creatures. I could see like a game where I would target both the leader and the Anax once I attacked with them, giving my whole team +2/+2 and trample. So that's the dream. I have 4 sort of tap up to 2 target creatures. I have another Steady Break in the board. Possibly should be in the main, but I didn't know how many I wanted of this. Plus I had 2 learn cards already in to fetch me one of my best cards I find, Expanded Anatomy, which does the targeting, growing, giving 2 counters, which goes along with my second plan of proliferating um, and flyers. So proliferating here, whenever Grateful Apparition connects, I proliferate. So extremely good with Felix Leader. Also, pretty good with Dueling Coach. When Dueling Coach enters, it puts a counter on something. It's a 4 mana 3/3, it's not great, but then on turn 5, you can put a counter on all my creatures that have counters on them. So that can go off with Phalanx Leader. I can grow my Iron Apprentice. I chose not to play Star Pupil. I thought the other 1-drops were better. First Strike is very good. My next plan, so the next pocket of synergy that I have, well, I still have like 2 more, but Eater of Virtue, a very good short sword. It gives +2/+0. When a creature equipped dies, I exile it, and then it gains the keywords. So super good with First Strike, super good with this creature, which gives 2 bodies. No, never mind. I mean, it would exile the Grim Initiate. I wouldn't get the Amass one, but now my Eater of Virtue would give First Strike. So I don't know. But again, the Amass one is a 0/0 token with a counter on it, which would grow to proliferate to Dueling Coach. Wandering Strike also has proliferate. I have Martyr for the cause, which is a 2/2 when it dies, it proliferate, which I didn't feel like I needed. The Fox has flying, great with the Eater of Virtue. Turn 2, I can be swinging in for with a 3/1 flyer. That when they answer the Moth Rider Patrol, now my Eater of Virtue just gives +2/+0 and flying, which is broken. This is just a 2-man, like a red for 2/2 for 1. Though it combos with Mentor of the Meek on turn 3 and later. I can once Mentor is out, I can dash in Zergo and pay a mana to draw a card, and I can do that every turn since it's just bounced back to my hand. hoping to do this little combo. Another combo is Gear Crafter. Gear Crafter makes 2 bodies, both of which triggers Mentor of the Meek. So for 5 mana, I can play a 3 mana 2/1. That makes a 1/1 flyer and draw 2 cards, which goes really well with my Go White theme of Phalanx Leader and Anaxensamidi. I don't know how to say that name, which busts my whole team. And then the last thing, Modified and Go Wide. Imperial Oath, my favorite card of the deck. Well, right next to Rise of Exodus and Fight with Fire. It's kind of the least on plan, those 3 cards I just named, which are just super solid cards. But Fight with Fire is just a removal. Rise of Exodus all goes and grab expended anatomy or loots, rummages, I guess. But yeah, Imperial Oath making 3 bodies, going wide, great with the leader, with Anax, with Ambitious Assault. Ambitious Assault caring about modified and drawing me a card, so modified, anything with a counter on it, anything equipped with Eater of Virtue. Alright, what card I haven't? And just a lot of flyers. Rimrock Knight is great as a creature that also targets all my heroic creatures. Goblin Hill Cutter, just good value. 4 mana 3/2, but it can come in with haste for 3 mana, but it bounces to my hand every turn. Last card, also off plan. It's just Boundary Lands Ranger. Doesn't really trigger ever, but it does with anything with Expanded Anatomy or anything with Eater of Virtue. I think it's just better to drop than something like Martyr or Keening in the main. Oh, Venerable Warsinger. Possibly one of my best card. 3 mana 3/3 Vigilance Trample. Great keywords for Eater of Virtue. Bit of non-bow, I guess, with Eater of Virtue because it cares about having creatures in my yard, and Eater would be kind of exiling all the creatures. But when it connects, I get to bring back creatures with CMC less than the damage dealt. So if it connects for 3, it brings back a 3-drop, Tactician, Gearcrafter, etc. If I grow it, possibly can bring back, I mean, I only have 2 other creatures that cost more than 3 mana, which is Dueling Coach and Goblin Hill Cutter, but yeah. So that's the deck. Make your mark, targets my creature. Voltage Surge is just a shock, but I can sack my Iron Apprentice or the Thopters made by the Gearcrafter, or I guess a Eater of Virtue if I really need to, though I'm hoping never to do that. But the cool combo here is Iron Apprentice. I can sack the Iron Apprentice and move the counters over to deal 4 to something and possibly win another combat. It's kind of a 2 for 2, but it's a cool combo. Shelter targets my guys, gives protection. There's a lot of enchantment removal running around, so that can bounce off an enchantment removal, wins combat, can push lethal if I have, let's say, a very big Warsinger. I could give it protection from whatever color my opponent's creatures are, and it can just be unblockable. Alright, Apparition, Fight with Fire. Fall of Hammer targets Martial Glory, targets 2 creatures, wins combats, and Battlefield Promotions targets, wins combat, puts counters, proliferate. It doesn't proliferate, but it's good with my modified theme and my proliferation theme. What's in the sideboard? Not much at all. I moved into red for Scourge of Valkus. Well, really I did for Rimrock Knight and the Gear Crafters. But yeah, triple red. Too too bad for the mana. I had to play something like 14 mountains to be happy. But at that point, it was hard to make the tacticians work or the phalanx leader, so I chose against it. Also, it's just a 5 mana 4/4 that pings one. Not much else that's interesting in here. I don't like Expel. It's a fine card. A few keywords that I would love to get under the Eater. Double Strike, Lifelink, and more Lifelink. But I don't know. Tell me what to cut. This is my deck. Alright.